Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Kol La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Rachaha Chodash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yahanan Nawaf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And just wanted to just show Esau and his atmosphere. And I'll grab a quick scripture or two. I'm not going to keep this long. This is something that I seen earlier. But let me get the title here. Or the headline here. It says, Michigan father's smug attitude sparks outrage after refusing to pay $515 in child support, $515 in child support. Empty-headed brainlet, right, is what they're calling him. And you can see this Edomite. He got Edomite spirit all over him. But I mean, you know, hey, it's Jake that look like this, so don't get me wrong. It's not a color thing. We have to always qualify that skin colors are not ethnicities. You know, white and black are social constructs created in 1681, I think it was, around that time. But you know, it's a DNA thing. It doesn't make no difference what you look like, according to Numbers chapter 1 and mainly verse 18. It gives you, you know, how pedigree goes. You know, your seed line goes through your dad. Whatever your dad is, that's exactly what you are. Mother has absolutely nothing to do with the ethnicity of a child. So that racial, multiracial, mixed, all that, that's American. That's all. Those are also social constructs as well, so to speak. Those are things that were made up by the people that's actually calling themselves white, because there's no such thing as white people. You know, these people are actually red. You know, some of them look like brake lights on a damn car. You know, and there's no such thing as black people. No one's running around looking like a car tire. You know, but those are social constructs. So don't get me wrong with this guy, but you know, the way that he's acting, his spirit, it gives Esau. I'm not going to front on that. It definitely gives Edomite. So I'm going to play this video. This is fair use. Fair use, fair use. Matter of fact, let me get the fair use hookup because this Edomite's been bugging as of late in the YouTube world. Salakia, let me grab it real quick. Okay, fair use, copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So yeah, grab this up. You know, you can just Google copyright disclaimer. I just, you know, just took a damn a screenshot of it, man, and I just pop it up when I need to, because Esau getting weird with the YouTube thing. But let's just play the video and you'll see how this guy getting down.
You okay with that amount?
I'm not paying that amount.
Why not?
I gotta live too. What do you think? Does money comes free? Like, what? Shit, I don't even have physical custody. Why do I have to pay that much? As if she has, give me physical custody and pay me $500 a month.
Well, that's part of the reason why it's higher, is because you don't have very many.
Can we reschedule this? Can I get a lawyer?
No, you can file an objection if you don't like the result of the hearing.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to file an objection.
Okay, the instructions on how to do that will be in the order. The amount can be deviated from if you can provide good cause, or that it's inappropriate or unjust. Did you have anything else you wanted to say other than you're not paying it?
Yeah, that's just a crazy amount of money. Like, how do you expect me to pay rent and pay my car payment and pay for him when he comes, the hundreds of dollars I spend when he's with me, because I have to go to Carriage because you guys only let me get him 48 days out of the year?
Well, that's an agreement that the two of you made. That's not something you say that you guys only let me get him 48 days out of the year. That's an agreement you made.
Well, then how can I split it where I get half?
Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt. You both came to court with that agreement hammered out. That's not something that was imposed on you by the court.
All right. Well, then how do I get it? Well, then I want to file for full custody.
Well, you can file your own motions, but that's not why we're here today.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. At this point, I'll go with that amount then. then, $515 a month. That'd be effective.
If I don't pay it, what happens?
If you don't pay the amount that's ordered, the matter is usually set for, you'll get a notice in the mail that you're not paying, and a request to contact the friend of the court. If it's not resolved that way, then a show cause will be filed, and a show cause you can be held in contempt, ordered to make payments, a jail sentence can be held in abeyance.
It's just pay or stay, right? I'll send you for that. It's just pay or stay, right? I can sit in jail for a couple hundred. That's cool. Was it like 5 days?
Well, the money doesn't go away if you go to jail.
Oh, whatever. I'll sit there. I don't care. I'd rather sit in jail than pay that.
You still owe it, though.
Whatever.
It'd be 45 days for a first offense, 90 for subsequent offense.
Oh, well. That's easy enough. Do that on my head.
Your credit will be affected. You could lose passports, license.
I don't have nothing anyways. I don't care. Does not bug me not one bit. I don't have nothing to take. Go ahead. Whatever you want to do.
Driver's license?
Whatever. Take it. I don't care. I'll drive without one. You guys don't understand. Look at my record. The law doesn't bug me not one bit. I do not care. Not one bit.
Okay. Oh, man, bro. Hey, now... He's able now. Had this been a so-called black man and he was talking all that shit, they would have found contempt, whatever. They'd have found something to just go ahead. All right, well, you know what? We're just gonna send some squad cars after your ass right about now, But this is Esau's kingdom. But also, Esau is falling underneath those curses, man. So let me just get this first one real quick. Psalm 73. And let me start at verse 3. It says, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. But there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men." Okay, so I wanted to bring that out because, that's the attitude that Esau sat there, he had with that smug ass fucking look on his face. Because he's in his kingdom. He knows that he's in his kingdom, and he can talk that way to the judge, but guess what? That shit's not going to matter because, let's get this one. This is what's happening to Esau now. Right? Here you go. This man, he's sitting here. You think he's a nigga the way from the shit that he's going through. There was a time when Esau didn't go through stuff like this. Those things were set up for Jake, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Now this is Deuteronomy 30:7. "And Yahweh, thy God, will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." See? So now all these curses is on Esau. Esau like, fuck that. I ain't got nothing anyway. I don't give a fuck about the law. He telling the judge straight to his face, like, look, man, I don't care, man. I don't care nothing about you. I can sit in jail. This is the attitude of Esau right now, man, because he's not doing so well. They just like, fuck it, man. Here you go. You got Edomites. It's like that guy they tackled down in the airport that one time. He's like, "You treated me like a nigger." What he say? "You treated me like a black man," or some shit he said. Because they don't expect for things like this to happen to him. But see, his world has curled on him. He's a matter of fact. There's what is that? I think it's Psalm chapter 7. Yep, let me start at verse 15. Psalm 7:15, "He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate." So what happened to us, from what they put on us, is starting to now also happen to them. And there's no way out of it for them neither, because it's gone too far. They didn't fight for it soon enough, so to speak. But I mean, had they even, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because it's prophetic that Esau fall. It's prophetic that he falls right before our very eyes, man. We're gonna watch this man fall beautifully and laugh at his calamity, man. So I didn't want to keep this long. I seen that video, and just the way how nonchalant he was. He was just like, man, fuck it, bro. I don't care. He like, how am I supposed to live? How am I supposed to be? He's like, money don't come for free. You know how long Jake been paying those exorbitant ass motherfucking payments to child support, which is illegal. But this was a system that was set up to destroy our people, but it's falling back on him, man, now. So what's that? It's another scripture that talks about how the Lord is not mocked. I can get that real quick. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And see, like right now with Esau, see how Esau kicked back right now? They don't care about National Guard being placed in these cities. They don't care about Trump ruling like a damn king right now and disregarding the judges' rules and just going against the Constitution, doing whatever the fuck he wants. Because see, right now it's not affecting them, but it's gonna land on their asses, right? So they don't see that coming, and it's just like how they didn't see it coming with this child support shit. See, back then, when it first jumped off, oh yeah, them niggers, stick it to them niggers. Now, all of a sudden, he didn't know that them same laws was gonna eventually land on his doofy ass. And it's white chick, it's even white women out here paying child support. You don't hear about it much, you know what I'm saying? But it's so-called white women that's out here that's literally paying some goddamn white guy some child support. He got the kids. You know what I'm saying? So here you go, in their kingdom, you got a white woman paying child support. That's crazy. Well, let me get this one to show that the Lord, he deals with nations, because Esau became a nation of people. He deals with the individual people within the nation, but he deals with nations. So as a nation of people, the Edomites, that's their biblical nationality, the Lord is reversing those curses on their asses. Job 34 and 29, when he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against a nation or against a man only. So the Lord is reversing the curses onto a nation of people, these Edomites. They got down on us. I mean, and Jake not feeling sorry neither. We see videos like this and it's all chuckles, baby. It's all laughs, man. When I see shit like this, I had to save that story, man. I forgot all about it. I saved it. Then I thought about it. Yeah, I saved a couple of articles. Let me go off in here and see and then that was the first one. I was like, oh yeah, because I was watching it this morning. Like, yeah, this shit funny as hell. That nigga just sitting there like, man, I don't give a fuck. Now you got some Jake that, be like that too. But it don't go so well with Jake when they be talking to them judges like that, man. They'll send the people out for your ass real quick, like. I've seen videos like that. Like they not fucking around. All right, we'll keep talking that. We got a squad car coming your way, buddy. Anyway, with that, pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwam Yasha Allah and a Bible ball.